Yo, what's up? Ogechi here, aka Oaghaji, back from another video. Time for another review. Today's review is going to be on the 1978 Hong-Kong Kung Fu film classic from the almighty Shaw Brothers Studios, 10 Tigers of Kwangtung. It stars Leung, Dick Long, Alexander Fu Sheng, Dick Wei, the Venom mob, which is Mang, Chen, Go Sun, Phillip, Kwok, Choi, Tien-Hsiang, Sheng, Fung, Feng, you know what I'm saying? And Wai Bak, or Wei Pei, the Mandarin. As y'all see, I'm saying both the Mandarin and the Cantonese names for the rest of the Venom mob. And alongside them, it stars, Yeung Han or Yeung Wang Wai, Fung or Fung in Cantonese, and Wong Lek, Kwangtung, and Chen Leung, Ting-Cheung, and many more actors in this particular film. And the fight choreography is done by Robert Tai, Fung, Sun, and Kwok Choi. Robert Tai, Feng, Fung, Sun or Chen, and Phillip Kwok Choi. Just want to make sure I got that right. And it's written by Kwan and Chen or Chen Chi, and it's directed by Chen, aka in Cantonese Chen Chi. You know what I'm saying? Without further ado, let's begin. I'm going to use, both the Meteor Blasters DVD version release of this film, as well as the Arrow Video Shaw Scope Volume 2 Blu-ray collection for this particular review. And I'm going to read the synopsis by using the booklet of Volume 2 of the Arrow Video Shaw Scope Blu-ray collection. So, without further ado, let's begin. There is an old grudge between certain families among the Qing and Ming supporters, going back to the day when pro-Ming Zhu Han Yin is hunted by Qing officials Lian Shi Gui in Kwangtung, or in Canton, or Guangdong. Zhu is concealed by a pawnbroker, Liang Chu, a Wing Chun boxer whose anti-Qing society Zhu later joins. Li tries with the help of the 10 Tigers of Canton to get him out of the province, but Leung wants to capture Zhu alive and secretly enlists the aid of another pawnbroker, Shen, or Zhou son, in Cantonese, I believe, in return for helping him with his drug business. Zhou establishes a martial arts gym with Leung's help and assists him in faming the flames between the two opposing factions. Zhu narrowly escapes being caught in a brothel by Leung and the Qing troops. He manages, with the help of fellow revolutionaries, to kill Leung and the other pursuers. Some years later, Leung's son returns to avenge his father's death. Spurred on by Manchu warriors, Tun Chi and Tun Ba, he kills 5 peoples and descendants of the 10 Tigers. However, his merciless pursuit of revenge brings about his own death, and also that of Tun Chi and Tun Ba. I can't believe I gave the plot away. Well, it's not too much of the plot, so, the story in this is actually pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? It's very interesting that this movie is about the real-life 10 Tigers of Canton, who are all real-life Kung Fu experts in Canton, you know what I'm saying? They practice mostly Southern Chinese martial arts, as well as some Northern styles, you know what I'm saying? And one of the most well-known of the 10 Tigers is Wang Ying, played by Wai Bak. Wang Ying is well known as the father of Wang Fei-hung, and Wang Fei-hung is the teacher of Lam Sai-wing, and Lam Sai-wing is the teacher of Lao Chan, and Lao Chan is the father and teacher to Lao Ga-lem, Lao Ga-wing, his adopted son, Lao Gafai, Bordeloo, his other, I think his nephew, I believe, I'm not too sure, Lao Gao Yeung, and many, many more in the Lao family. You know what I'm saying? Which is, and they practice Hong-Gao or Hong-Ku. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? How and the character Alison Fuxing's character is a mixture of two real life of the 10 Tigers of Canton. You know, I believe. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Yeah, Tom Meng. Yeah. And Phillip Kwok did a great job playing So Haki or Bigger So, which is, you know, the character which is the real life character that will be played by the legendary Tien-Hsiang, the father of Yeung. You know what I'm saying? Chen and Mang did a good job playing their characters as well. Dick Wei also did his thing as well, no complaints there. Fung or Fung, he did his thing. Chen or Sung Ging did a great job as Wong Yalan. You know what I'm saying? He never did his thing. Lu Feng or Fung did his thing as So Hak Fu, which I like, who was a practitioner of Hak Fu Man, or the Black Tiger Gate style of Kung Fu. You know, the story is pretty cool. Like I said, you know, the 10 Tigers fight against, you know, the Qing dynasty, which is ruled by the Manchus, and we get to see some Wudang sword style from Wang Wai's character, which is nice. I don't want to say too much about the plot because, you know, because the spoilers, you know what I'm saying, I've already spoiled enough, and I don't want to make this too long. So the story and the characters all get a 5 out of 5 in my opinion. Now, the action in this film is just phenomenal. The fight choreography was very much on point from the beginning to the end when it comes to the fight scenes. From the beginning fight until the end of the fight, or the final fight, I would say. The film as a whole was shot very well as well, you know, especially in location of the shop or the studios, you know what I'm saying. The fight scenes were very well choreographed, very well shot, and very well edited. I mean, Robert Tai, Lu Feng, Tien-Hsiang, and Phillip Kwok did a fantastic job with the fight choreography, along with Leung Ting. Oh, I forgot, yeah, Leung Ting, you know, an expert in the Wing Chun style, is also one of the fight choreographers in this film. He was also one of the fight choreographers for the 5 Venoms, aka the 5 Venoms, and Invincible Shaolin, that were released around the same year, 1978. And the music in this is also pretty good in this film, you know what I'm saying? It uses like library music and probably some traditional Chinese music if I remember correctly. But for the most part, yeah, you know, the music was used pretty well, specifically the library music. And I do recommend y'all watching this in Cantonese and Mandarin with English subtitles. Avoid the English dub at all costs. Alright? Anyway, the action, cinematography, editing, lighting, and music all get a 5 out of 5. Overall, the 10 Tigers of Kwangtung, or the 10 Tigers of Canton, is an awesome 1978 Hong Kong Kung Fu film classic that I highly recommend y'all checking out, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a fan of the Venom mob, as well as fans of Alexander Fusheng, T-Long, Dick Long, and Dick Wei, as well as the director, Chen or Chen Chi. Yeah, this film gets a 5 out of 5. Hopefully y'all enjoy this review despite some hiccups in it here and there, and as well as the long pause at the end there. I mean, it's been a long day, so yeah. Let me know what y'all think about the 10 Tigers of Kwangtung or the 10 Tigers of Canton in the comments below, you know what I'm saying? If y'all watched it already, if y'all like this video, y'all can hit that like button below, share it, y'all can subscribe to the channel. Y'all can also follow me on my other social media accounts, and stay tuned for more other reviews and more other videos along the way. So with all that said, this is your boy, Ogechi Aghaji, aka Oaghaji, signing out, y'all. Peace.